Good morning, everybody, and welcome back. So, today's topic is human behavior and how it's attached to finances. And we see it all the time. People are impulse shopping because it makes them feel better. They're shopaholics because they're depressed. So, let's get into this. This is a good topic. All right, so we all know that most money transactions are based on human behavior factor. And what I mean by this is that people spend millions and millions of dollars because it's an emotional attachment. True, right? A lot of our purchases are spontaneous. We're depressed or whatever, and it makes you feel better about yourself when you go out and spend money. But then there's the downfall of that side is that you get depressed because you spent all your money. So there's a few factors that I wanted to share with you guys. So in the human behavior, so most of us, well, I should say most savers, good savers, are people who don't really spend a lot of money. They don't like to spend a lot of money. But then there's those people that are spendaholics. So there's an extreme side and there's the upside, right? So we have extremes on both ends. So so most of us, I won't say all of us, but some of us. So it's really hard to police yourself if you have bad habits. If you have bad spending habits, it's really hard to control yourself. The self-control that's attached to those feelings and the human behavior and how we react to certain situations, right? So we know that it's an emotional thing, just like there's an emotional attachment to get rich schemes too, right? So we want to get ahead in life when we're actually only putting ourselves behind, because there are no get rich quick schemes. They don't work. The tried and true methods are the only ways you can really get ahead. You have to save. You have to spend less than you make. Don't have a lot of debts, and be smart with your money. Those are the ways to really get ahead. So one of the big upsellers nowadays is you can buy a gadget for your gadget, like the infomercials. There's a gadget for everything out there. People get really like gadgety frenzy, it'll save so much time if you buy this, or if you get this for that. And they're always looking for the quickness in life. How is it going to make your life better? But does it? A gadget for your gadget. It's just crazy, I mean, when you really think about it, all the infomercials, there's a gadget for this and a gadget for that, right? This is stuff you don't really need. It's just kind of wasted money when you really think about it. All right, and then another one is they make you think that you need it. Like it's going to make your life so much better. So when we get emotional attached to like a gadget or a commercial, it's like, yeah, I need that, so almost 80 to 90% of marketing is to make you feel good, like you need it, and it's going to make your life so much better, right? So we get emotionally attached, we get emotionally drawn in to commercials and products, and this is how they get you. They get you, hook, line, and sinker, there's really a right in, right? So on top of that, making you feel like it's something you really need, you buy it even though you can't afford it. So it's just this trap, and it keeps revolving, one right after the other. And we do get emotionally attached to things. Cars. People think that their cars are a status symbol. It makes them who they are. And it's not, it's an, inanimate object. It has no feelings. You might call it your baby or whatever, but it's not something that's going to make your life better. The only thing it does for you in your life is get you from point A to point B, get you to work and back home, unless you're trying to pick up chicks or whatever. You know what I mean. But like, a car does not define who you are and what status symbol you're in. The rich people, they buy used cars. They never ever buy a brand new car right off the lot. You know why? Because they're not assets, they're liabilities, because they depreciate so quickly. Cars are not, it's just an emotional attachment. Cars, clothing, anything like that.
So remember, guys, marketing companies spend millions and millions of dollars to target you, to see how you spend and make you spend your money. So don't get caught up in it being emotionally attached to purchases. Remember that. Catch you on the next one.